everybody, happy Tuesday. And I know the light is weird because there's no light outside and Sean took the light box because he's busy filming today. So, you know, this is what you get. What you see is what you get. And I'm not wearing eye makeup yet because of my new eyeballs. But everything is good with the eyeballs. Don't worry. It's like magic. If you're considering LASIK, it's magic. They like put you in a little kind of, you lay in a bed and zap, zap. It's like 10 minutes. You're done. Voila, new eyeballs. I mean, my eyes do get a little tired. So if you've noticed I haven't been answering many questions, it's because looking at a screen too much like makes me want to close my eyes. So I've been trying to, you know, give myself a little break. So since it's Tuesday, I'm on Tumblr. And many of you asked some really cool questions and some very different questions. And so I have some really cool ones. And I also have a journal topic from Pantalina. It's another craft project. And I think it's really cool. So I'm excited. I'm going to try this one myself this weekend. Okay, let's get going. First question. Hey, Katie. I know everyone needs support from friends and family, but we need time to ourselves too. How can we tell if your desire to keep a problem to yourself and work through it is okay and healthy, or if it's a desire to isolate and a damaging way to deal with things? In other words, how much is healthy to keep things to yourself and work through them alone? And when should you fight against that urge and force yourself to open up to others? Hope that's not too confusing. No, I totally get it. And it is something that I hadn't thought about. Like, how do we know when we need to reach out for help? And how do we know when it's good to do it and when it's bad to do it? And yes, we all need time for ourselves, and we all need to take our own time to process it. And everyone is going to be different. There are some people like myself who I like to talk to my friends about everything. I like to suss it out. I like to talk to Sean about things. I call my mom. I talk to a lot of people when I'm upset or when I'm going through a hard time so I can get all their feedback. But that's just how I am. Some people don't operate that way, and that is perfectly fine and healthy. I just want you to be aware that it's different, everyone's different, and that's completely okay. Okay? So that's the first part. Now, the second part is you really should reach out when you find yourself struggling daily. It's hard to get through your everyday to-dos. It's hard to get to work and school. It's hard to focus without going back to that thing that you're struggling with and going back to the main issue that's going on right now in your life. If you have trouble getting past that and it's pretty much in your mind so often that it's almost like all you can think about, that's when we need to reach out for help. Regardless of whether we're processing on our own, it really means that we need a little extra process, a little extra help, a little extra support, and communicating with others and getting their feedback can really help us do that. I hope that makes sense. And if any of you have certain ways that you know, like how you notice maybe in your body when you need to reach out, like if you're feeling overly anxious or something like that, can you let us know below? Because everybody has different cues and ways that they know when they need more support and need to reach out. But that's what I tell my clients. Like if you're feeling so overwhelmed that your everyday life is hard and it's hard to not think about that thing and it's hard to even focus, then that means that you need more support. Okay? Now, question number 2. Hey Katie, how to regenerate yourself after feeling burnt out? I know something about that. Lately, I've been struggling in school. I'm so tired and stressed out about getting into college that I don't feel like working or doing any studying. Maybe I took on too much by overloading my courses and taking all advanced ones. I'm usually a really good student, but I've been slacking off and I don't know why. I still get good grades, but I know that they could be better if I regained focus. What is this and how can I get back on track? Now, burnout is very common, and that's in a nutshell what it looks like and feels like. We still want things, we still trying to do a lot of things, we still have all that like desire in our head, but in the action we really just don't have any oomph, any strength to do it. And I find some of my clients will even say that they'll like be angry at the fact that they have to do it. Like they'll be angry at their teacher, they'll be frustrated. Any of those thoughts are very normal, and those are all signs of burnout. And the way that I manage it in my life, because as a therapist, it's very important, especially since I do this on top of everything, it's really important for us to manage our burnout. Now, what I do is I am constantly reassessing my situation. How much time am I spending with Sean and by myself, with my friends? Taking time for myself, like maybe I just go for a walk, maybe I get a massage, maybe I journal, maybe I color, maybe I watch my Law and Order or any of my crime shows. Any of those things are all downtime and good for me. How much time do I spend doing this? How much time do I spend with my clients? How much time do I spend interacting with clients and doing my paperwork and super bills and blah, 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 and all the stuff that comes along with it? And how do I feel about it? Am I wiped out all the time? Can I not go to meditation like I like to? Do I not have time for yoga like I like to? Am I just feeling overwhelmed and run down? I check in with myself almost every month. It may be more sometimes, and maybe less other times. But when I find myself feeling worn down, that's a sign. And I want you to become really aware, like this is a sign. So then once we know we're feeling burnt out, it's going to happen. It's life. We request a lot of ourselves. We ask our minds and our bodies to do a lot. And so what I do is then I take some time off. I take a weekend where I don't do anything. I take a week where I just do the bare minimum. Or I plan a vacation. Like right now, the Christmas time vacation, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, the holidays are coming up. And I would encourage you, if you're feeling burnt out, finish this strong, do as much as you can, and then completely unplug. Don't study, don't bring your books, don't read anything, don't do anything. Just breathe. Take some time for yourself. Do some things that feel good to you. Now, I know it's really hard for a lot of us, but maybe force yourself into a meditation class. Do some yoga. I plan on expanding my channel to do some more yoga. I just met with someone who will do that with me. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be something to look forward to. But until that time, make sure that you set time aside to do things you enjoy. And you don't have a schedule. Don't set your alarm. Do things for yourself so that you can regenerate, so that you can feel like you're sitting, and I know this is a horrible analogy, but it helps me, like that you are putting back into the soil of you so that you can bloom new, that you can, feel good about what's happening and shine and get excited and do what you're supposed to do. Because if we just go, not only is it horrible for our body and our minds, but we won't enjoy anything and we'll feel shitty all the time. So maybe take some time, do some reflection, some meditation, do whatever feels good to you. And I'd at least, if you're feeling this burnt out, at least give yourself an entire week, 7 full days of nothing. Okay? I hope that helps. I know sometimes it's hard to do that, but if we don't invest time in ourselves and our healthy mind and our healthy body, then we may not have it later. So we got to invest. Okay? Question number 3. Hey, Katie, my mom and I go to therapy together, and she wants me to see the therapist on my own, but I'm too scared to. Just being alone with her makes me anxious, and the thought of sharing terrifies me. Is this normal? How can I open up? Yes, this is very normal. I find some people who get used to going to therapy, like couples or children and families, they get used to going in groups or with someone else. And the other person is like a buffer and it makes us feel safe. And I do that a lot with younger children. I will have them come with their parent, and then halfway through I'll have the parent leave and wait in the waiting room, and we'll continue because it kind of helps us feel safe. And that is completely normal. So I would encourage you to do the same kind of transition. Don't just go full bore into sessions on your own. I would encourage you to do half and half. Have your mom in for half and be on your own for half. And just notice how it feels. And I would be completely honest with the therapist that I get really anxious and this makes me nervous and I don't know if I'm ready. And so that she's aware, and you can maybe have your mom in for most of it and you have the last 15 minutes to yourself, or however you want to break it down. But that way you can slowly transition until you feel comfortable in your own time, at your own pace, and are able to benefit from having one-on-one therapy, because truthfully, there's nothing better. Okay, now the journal topic from Pantalina is really cool. So grab some balloons. So it uses balloons, and she says, it's a crafty DIY journal topic. It's good for those who are like me and may have anger issues. And we've talked about that last week about depression and anger, and is that normal? And yes, it is. It can also be good for breathing techniques and stress activities and letting go of your fears. So there's a lot of different things we can do with balloons. The first is an expression analogy. Balloons are a good visual to use when expressing anger and the importance of self-expression. You can demonstrate what happens when people have their feelings inside, and they hold them inside by blowing up a balloon until it pops. We keep putting stuff in and stuffing it down. Or when we let it out and it becomes so full and then it whizzes, it's out of control. Because we've stuffed so long, by the time we get to release it, it's out of control. Or we can make mad balloons, put angry faces on them, blow them up and pop them. Or we can create stress balls. Take a balloon and a funnel and fill it with either cornstarch, sand, Play-Doh, whatever works for you, and tie the balloon off and personalize it. You can draw a face on it or a design, and that can be your stress ball. You can squeeze it as you need it. And then my favorite is balloon breaths. You can adapt many breathing exercises to be used with a balloon. Start by trying to blow up the whole balloon in 30 tiny breaths, and then just in 3 big breaths, and then describe the difference and how it feels in your body. And there is more. I will put the link to this DIY project below in the description, so check it out. It's on Pantalina's blog. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow on the website and YouTube's Ask Your Questions here, and on katimorton.com using the hashtag KatieFAQ. Bye!